The visiting.
Welcome, folks. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Paul out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at center. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs go down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Over Gobert. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Here he goes. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Floats one up, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. And good that time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Vassell wide open. Off target from outside. It's deflected. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
The three kept alive. Wembanyama knocks it away.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards passes to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Wembanyama looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 9.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Edwards, that's good.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Wembanyama against Gobert. Wembanyama, a screen on Randall. Edwards against Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Over Edwards. Vassell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Edwards. That shot is off. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Wembanyama. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
6 to shoot. And they take the lead. Vassell's got 6. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jake McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by San Antonio.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Wembanyama, a screen. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, and
He went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Gobert with the screen on Paul. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. That one goes. Count it. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a move by Gobert, closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Vassell. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Edwards. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
All against DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Gobert, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. Vassell against Edwards. Fires the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. The rejection by Paul. Pocket 6. Second shot opportunity.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
With the teardrop, DiVincenzo can't hit it. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Rebound, Minnesota.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Vassell grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Fires from way outside. Paul grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. And it was from... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then there's Reed. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Garza in at the 4-man position. Here's Ingles. Jones against Conley. Plays it up and banks it in. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Amu Kalashvili.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
So you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Got a piece of it, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
He takes it in. Here's Reed. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with a well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. And here's Johnson outside. The shot comes out.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Reed the pass to Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Reed. Out to Conley. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for Mike Conley.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Pass to Garza. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Garza. Conley for 3. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Tries again, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Here's Conley. He has 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the basket by Jones.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Ingles. Reed with a screen on Johnson. Count that bucket. Ingles has got his second basket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And
team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Ball against DiVincenzo. Ball passes to Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Timberwolves lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio foul. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota in the lead. For 3, Edwards. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Barnes. And it's Vassell in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for San Antonio. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Drives to the hoop.
You know, it's hard to contain DiVincenzo when he's on the attack, which is how he gets these whistles.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
It's good.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Edwards looking it over. Randall a screen on Vassell. Outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And Wembanyama outside. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
DiVincenzo against Paul. On the wing, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against Gobert. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Here's DiVincenzo.
Number 23.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Picked by Randall. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Now, Vassell floats it up. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Edwards. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Vassell, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Yep, that one goes in there.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Good! A huge shot to tie it up. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Vassell. It's off.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
From the arc. Misses the tray. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg,
Regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And here's Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Outside Wembanyama. The 17-footer. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Normally he dreams that.
And here are the Warriors now. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Vassell against Hield. Here's the floater. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Paul, pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. For 3. San Antonio with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Here's Vassell following the score by Golden State. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:24 left to play in the first. Hield against Vassell. Right side, Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State with the ball. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell left side. To the paint. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
To the middle. Here's Hield. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, screen on Hield. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry looking it over. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Wiggins with a steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up by 2. And getting it going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the 2nd quarter. Curry and Hield with a sharp shooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And the shot goes in. Vassell's got 5.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Hield.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Jackson Davis. Still no points. Jackson Davis a screen. Curry takes it in. Back to Jackson Davis. Outside Hield. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Vassell fires for 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Curry against Paul. Curry's shot is off. San Antonio has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Offensive board. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Hield. Vassell pass. Oh! Wemby! Finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Paul passes to Sohan. And here's Vassell, guarded by Hield. Wembanyama, screen on Hield. Here's the teardrop. Vassell can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Here's Jackson Davis. Green for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Vassell outside. No good with the triple. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To win the drought. Okay. Wiggins putting on a show here.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Burns feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, high post. Shoots a fadeaway. He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
He sees the mismatch, and he just goes to attack, keeping his jumper out of the defense's reach. Just too little.
Ball against Curry. This one for three. Vassell with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. 50 seconds left in the second. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And the basket by Hield.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Wembanyama, screen on Hield. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hield finds Curry. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Picked up by Sohan. 3 seconds left. The three from Wembanyama. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Clock is at 3. Here's Branham. And the layup falls. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Melton, and he dunks it home after the pick freed him up.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Johnson, and no good. Looney with some nice D. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Wesley. He's scoreless. The floater. Champagny. That's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
From deep, Melton. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Champagny. And the shot goes. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Poke loose. Wesley, the pass to Branham. Here's Wesley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wesley's got his first basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Melton left side. Yep, that one goes.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Spurs lead by 3. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Branham, defended by Pajemski. Wesley, the pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
High-flying Keldon Johnson. Finish that alley-oop, young man.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
He takes it in. Wesley, that's good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Melton left side. Outside Kuminga. Back to Melton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People will want video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And San Antonio making a change here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Collins. Jones with a screen on Looney. Back to Jones. Johnson on the wing. Moody defends. Johnson with a bucket. And now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Barely beating the clock. Good awareness by Johnson.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Here's Collins. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Kuminga for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Golden State, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Hield with the ball, now guarded by Sohan. And the basket by Hield.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Up top, Vassell. Guarded by Hield. It's Vassell with the drive. Yep, count it. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
And the Warriors shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The 3-ball. Vassell can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 9. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Barnes. Ooh, Paul with the block. Vassell, right side. Let's go with a 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And stolen by Green. And the basket by Curry.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Paul passes to Sohan. Vassell, a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Hield. From downtown. Barnes with the rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Sohan, pass to Barnes. Barnes a screen. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell, a screen on Green. Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Curry against Paul. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Wembanyama screen. The 3 is up. Knocked away. Warriors trail by 10. And here's Curry for 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Rebound by San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors ball.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Wiggins. Who poked away. Outside Hield. Here's Wembanyama driving inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little
About depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Here's Jackson Davis. Randall with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and they were raving about an opposing player. In this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Driving to the basket. Curry looking it over. Six to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now here's Curry. Here's the teardrop. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 3. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
The drive by Green. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Jackson Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Healed against DiVincenzo. Healed can't hit. They could go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside for Randall. From outside, off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Jackson Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Curry. Baseline J on the way, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Curry. There's a good screen. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson Davis. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, B.A. Now, here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Buddy Hield. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
With some art, Curry gets inside and lays it in. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Edwards passes to Randall. Out to Edwards. Edwards slashing inside. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Edwards. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on heel. Shot clock at 6. Randall outside. For 3, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 points so far.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry on the wing. He's got 9. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Wiggins against Edwards. Randall outside. Right side, Edwards. Over Wiggins. Edwards with another miss. Warriors trail by 6. Healed outside. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. $20 seconds left to play in the first half. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 2 on the clock. Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 6. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga, DeAnthony Melton out there with Podziemski. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Reed misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Melton. Here's Looney. It's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Podziemski. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And credit the
folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The players are being reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw no good for Alexander Walker. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And stolen by Melton. And it's the Warriors on the break, and the slam by Moody.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Kuminga. For the tie. Pajemski with it. Back to Kuminga. 4 on the clock. And there's the try. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Garza for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Garza's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Pajemski on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. Pajemski's shot is good.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Garza. Here's Reed, defended by Looney. Picked by Reed. Driving inside. Ingles against Kuminga. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, one of the best facets of Joe Ingles' game is his poise, and it's on display right there.
Here's Melton. Lays it up and off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Pajemski. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Now, Alexander Walker. Over Looney. Here's Reed. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Nice shot by Gobert.
That's the length and stride of Rudy Gobert on the deck. Big man, go ahead.
Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Curry. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked. Here's Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. Driving in. That ties it up.
But defense can't do it much better than that. Andrew Wiggins, though, the wiry strength to convert off contact.
DiVincenzo against Curry. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Edwards looking it over. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Curry against DiVincenzo. At the floater, Gobert with the block. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards passes to Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
There's the pick. Curry on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Curry against DiVincenzo. Front past the arc. Curry with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside for Randall. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. And too much time in the lane. They can call for the 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 4. And here is Curry. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Healed the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot up.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Gobert, the screen. Here's McDaniels. Good!
And you can't
can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Up top, Curry, defended by DiVincenzo. Curry with the bucket.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
There's the drive. Healed against McDaniel. To the middle. Stolen away.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's Curry. Ooh, offline. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Wiggins. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward. It'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, home in the paint. And he dunks it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
DiVincenzo against Curry. McDaniels passes to Randall. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, this is obviously a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot like this. Might as well keep feeding the big man.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Wiggins outside. Launches a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Curry goes in and gets it.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Out to McDaniel. Takes it off the glass.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And it's Curry with with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. 6 on the shot clock. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Curry. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's the screen. Got it!
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Gobert. The layup off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the dub. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of
We have some exciting. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And yep, it's good.
And you gotta love how even-keeled Paul is. Doesn't panic when under pressure.
DiVincenzo against Paul. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. For 3, Randle. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. McDaniels against Wembanyama. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by San Antonio. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Wembanyama against Randle. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Here's DiVincenzo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen on Paul. DiVincenzo driving. Outside for Randle. Edwards against
Wow! Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Paul passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Here's Vassell, inside. Here's Wembanyama, back to Vassell. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game. Randle, a screen on Vassell. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randle. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Randle outside. DiVincenzo finds Randle.
An active physical defender. Paul takes pride in being a pest in distracting shooters.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. The shot by Sohan, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, pass to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Will it go? Randall pulls down the board.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now Randall. Back to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Minnesota up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. Now here's Paul. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. Launches the 3. Edwards can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Vassell, he's open. No good. That would have tied it.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
McDaniels from long range. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. San Antonio with the ball. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Edwards. Barnes against McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Outside for Randall. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From the arc. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Wembanyama. Vassell's got 9.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Handle the screen on Paul. Down low. It's picked off. Pass to Vassell. Outside Paul. Back to Vassell. Minute 32 left in the first half. Now Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
And here's McDaniels. 5 points in the game. Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Randall, a screen on Vassell. To halt the run. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
McDaniels with it. Randall, a screen on Barnes. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Randall, a screen on Vassell. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. McDaniels got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Vassell passes to Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Mike Conley out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Alexander-Walker. Reid passes to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Castle. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Count it. Good.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Here's Wesley. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. For three, connects from downtown.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Here's Champagny, Reed defending, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reed. That's his first foul. Outside Johnson, three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Ingles with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. It's Ingles with the drive. Kept alive. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Collins. Oh, and Reed with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Garza. Now Reed, second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. Reed's gotten his second bucket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Alexander Walker. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Garza. Outside, Ingles. Alexander Walker with it. Outside Reed. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Conley. Stolen by Collins. Johnson for three. Reed with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
From deep, Conley. Out on his own on the break. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reed. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a three. Nails it from 3. He's got 11.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Vassell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Vassell's shot is good.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Edwards against Vassell. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. To the middle. Stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Vassell. Over Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. Wembanyama, no good.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Barnes hits the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 12. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Back to Paul. Picked up by Sohan. Pass to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Randall outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. On the wing, Vassell. Check by Randall. And he throws it down with one hand.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Edwards fires from way outside. Vassell with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. Back to Gobert. Randall left side. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Vassell. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And it's good. 2 points. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
Sports. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at point guard. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Barnes following the basket by Stephen Curry. The offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Green with a screen on Vassell. And here is Hield, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Here's Vassell. Barnes outside. Back to Vassell. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Curry. Tipped away. Here's Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's Curry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Green. Defended by Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Spurs.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Brent, when I think of those title teams, the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively, and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Curry, good. Curry's got his second basket.
That's a clever attack from Curry, just finding an angle. He gets around the defender towards the basket.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Curry against Paul. From deep three-point land. That shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Going inside, nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Wembanyama outside. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots the 3, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the point. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Green with a screen for Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
To the inside, Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Poked away. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count that one. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
Paul against Curry. Green with a screen on Paul. Here's Curry. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick-and-roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Vassell against Teal. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Team sport.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Hey, yo, right here.
Paul against Curry. The 3 ball. Here's Jackson Davis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Spurs leading by 18. And here's Barnes for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Vassell. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry looking around. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That one falls.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Ball outside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Connects from three-point range.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Curry against Paul. Left side Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Vassell against Teal. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. It's up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green in the high post. And the shot is good. Green's got 6 points.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. Wembanyama, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry finds Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Curry outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And here's Barnes for three. Knocks down the three ball. 11 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Get ready for the fast half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeAnthony Melton out there with Pajemski. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Kuminga in at the 4-man position. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Warriors trail by 15, and Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Looney. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Castle. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Stolen by Collins. Johnson, a wide open look, buries the long-range jumper.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Ajemski on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ajemski's got 5 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Launches a three. Kuminga, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Champagnie. And it's Melton with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Outside, Kuminga. San Antonio with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the triple. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Melton kicks to Kuminga. And the layup falls.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Johnson in the corner. They set the pick. Fires the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 14. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Here's Castle. Defended by Looney. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second team foul.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Defensive
size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Pass to Looney. And he uses the glass on the layup. Looney's got his first points of the game.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Jones finds Collins. Here's Champagnie, defended by Moody. Johnson inside. Kuminga on him. Clock at 4. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Champagnie's got 5 points so far. Warriors trail by 17. Now Melton hasn't made one yet. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Floats it up for Kuminga. Moody the pass to Melton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Antonio basketball.
Spurs leading by 17. to the wing right side. And that one's good. Champagny. Champagny's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Moody with it. Majemski on the wing. There's the three. He can't hit that time. Here's Castle. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, you'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Devin Vassell out there with Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry, just 5 on the clock. The three.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
Curry dishes to Heel. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Vassell. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Ball against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Jackson Davis in the corner. Wiggins from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And now the defense is going to have their concentration on Andrew Wiggins. That's deep.
Paul surveying the floor. A 3 from Barnes, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They get it back. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here is Curry. Green kicks to Heel. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Paul. Knocked away. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Curry with the 3. And no good that time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
It's stolen by Green.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Harrison Barnes.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Curry. Healed outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Wembanyama, a screen on Hield. Fires from deep. Wembanyama, no good. Pass to Curry. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Basketball.
Six seconds left in the fourth. And here's Wiggins. It falls.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Couple of right. Going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Here's Jackson Davis. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gobert. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards against Hield. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Here's Jackson Davis following the score by Minnesota. Picked by Gobert. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the jam by Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Jackson Davis a screen. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Driving in, Edwards. And he gets it to go. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo to stop the run. Here's Curry. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Jackson Davis down low. He's against Gobert. Wiggins finds Hield. Jackson Davis a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now?
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Green with the floater and the basket by Curry.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Right side, Edwards. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. They've got numbers. The kick out to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
To the left side wing. Gobert, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Out to the wing. Gobert passes to Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing. It's stolen by Curry. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
Curry looking it over. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Wiggins. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wiggins got 5 points.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ had did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And here are the Warriors now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Curry, 5 to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors get it back. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. Here's Edwards cutting inside. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on heel. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Healed on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Jackson Davis a screen, and Heel puts up a deep 3. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Warriors now. 8-point game. Here's Hield. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Randall left side. Hits the three-pointer. Randall's got 6 points.
3 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Wiggins against McDaniels. It's Wiggins on the wing. Oh, hey, how about that?
Right there. Big time. Whoa. Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Now here's Gobert. They lead by 7. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Curry. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. They grab their own miss. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Left side, Green. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got DeAnthony Melton, Moses Moody out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Outside Pajemski. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 7. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating beyond the arc. The shot by Garza, no good. And the Warriors shooting 52% from the floor so far. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Garza. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Melton. Yet to see a basket. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Looney, the screen. 5 on the clock. Pajemski's shot is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Minnesota leading by 3. Reed passes to Garza. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Back to Reed. Pass to Garza. Melton against Conley. Launches it. Good D by Melton. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Looney up top. Back to Moody. To the lead. Close in. Moses Moody.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Conley looking for an opening. They still need this. And the three-pointer goes. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. There's a screen. Melton against Conley. Outside Pajemski. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 4. Down low. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Conley against Melton. Outside Moody. Pass to Kuminga. The shake. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Looney, a screen on Conley. Melton attacking. That one's good for two.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Alexander Walker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Randle against Curry. Out to the right wing. Gobert with a screen on heel. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards the pass to Gobert. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. It's Wiggins on the wing. McDaniels covering. Outside heel to tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
It's really that simple for Hill. His shot so dialed in and on target.
Randle a screen on Curry. Randle outside. Gobert on the high post. Outside for Randle. Back to Gobert. Up top, DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Warriors, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And it's Green missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on heel. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Here's Green. It's blocked by Gobert. In transition. DiVincenzo against Curry. Right side Edwards. From outside the arc. Anthony Edwards range one in.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Here's Curry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Randle deciding where to go with it. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Edwards against Hield. Can they get it? Sinks the tray.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
And here's Edwards outside. And Edwards hits him right back for a 3.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Randall, a screen on Hield. Outside McDaniels. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries a 10-footer. The kick out to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Curry goes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to stop.
And so he hits both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall's got room. And another basket for Minnesota.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie.